Welcome to Small Business, Big Network, the podcast for small business owners who want big results from their networking. I'm Liz Drury, a freelance voiceover artist who knows that if you're not working, then networking could help. Aminata Diallo is the founder of Afiliapub, a digital marketing agency primarily working in the gambling industry. She says that networking has helped her to build her reputation and brought her into contact with people who've helped her career move forward. Thank you very much for being my guest on the podcast today, Aminata.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. That's great.
Now, you're in digital marketing, primarily in the gambling industry. Have you always worked in marketing?
Actually, yes. I've always been working into the marketing, but for the gambling industry, has been like for the past 15 years only. Meaning that before I was working to give kind of visibility to normal brands, and then I joined a company in Malta that was specialized in giving visibility to operators that was working into the gambling industry. So it was like the poker brands, casino brands, sportsbook brands, and then I stayed into this industry until I managed to come up with my own companies, and I've been working into this field for the past 15 years in Madrid.
Right. So what was it that attracted you to marketing in the first place? Why did you want to be in that field?
Actually, I think it's people who found me into this industry because I was at the beginning a normal assistant. I had the chance to travel. So I had the chance because, as you can guess, I'm French native, but I used to work in London and into the US. So I learned English, and I met people who told that, I was maybe useful to help them translating from French to English, and the same on the other side. So actually, I started like an assistant. And because maybe I put some love in what I was doing, marketing is like giving love to people. So this is why they noticed me, and they helped me to grow into this industry. And they helped me to grow in as a at the beginning, marketing assistant, and then marketing manager. And then they gave me like full project. And then I started my own company. I stayed into this field.
Yeah. So do you think that having more than one language is an advantage in the marketing world?
I think yes, but speaking many languages is not enough, because speaking English or speaking French or speak a bit of Japanese as well, and a bit of Spanish as well is good, but it's not enough, because what you have behind the marketing is more the cultural or the local aspect of the behavior of the people, of the customer behind. So knowing the knowledge, but not knowing the culture, or not knowing the local behavior of your clients, your customers, the language will not be enough.
Yes, that's really interesting. So tell me a bit more about that and what kind of cultural differences are that you've come across.
Actually, you can see that, for instance, French, where the way we're working is like a bit different. We are very driven by result, driven by objective, and we are like very sometimes I would say maybe strict on the objective. And when I start working in, for instance, in here in Spain, it's more about the people first and then the objective.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So you have to tailor your message to your market, don't you?
Yes, exactly. And actually, this is good, because this is what marketing is about. Marketing is not about like selling things. It's about understanding the people and delivering the right message to them, so they can understand that you understood them and that you're here to help, not to sell. You're here to answer the needs and to try to customize, to tailor the needs and answer them. You're not here to sell something directly.
Yeah, and everyone likes to be helped, but nobody likes to be sold to, do they?
Exactly. People are not a product. They are not here to buy and just send the money away. They are here because they have emotional needs, and they need to be like supported onto the emotional needs.
Yeah. So tell me about the gambling industry then, and how you ended up working in that particular field.
So actually, I was like noticed by people. I was like a marketing assistant, so I was just doing the translation into a online poker agency. And actually, I was a bit curious because if you want to be noticed, it's because you show them that you're also curious about what they do. So they have seen that I wanted to learn a bit more. So I was translating, but I was also trying to understand what the poker people are doing behind. So the technique, the system, the informatic. I mean everything that was behind the marketing and the translation. So I tried to understand like deeply the system, and I could like being able to try to be more to give more help, not only translate, but I was trying to customize the translation because I couldn't understand what was behind the system. So my translation was like more customized for the client. So they will give me the text in French. I was not doing like literal translation. I was trying to understand and give like also advice on the system. And I was offering a kind of total new content. And this is what they said. Actually, this person is more than a translator. She could join the marketing teams because she's like offering more than the translation. She was offering a new service to the client. And this is a kind of extra file, extra needs that maybe client will notice.
Yeah.
And this is what is marketing. Make your signature, give a signature, something different that the other are like simply given. So it make you unique on the market. This is what marketing is about, and this is a kind of talent that they noticed in me, and this is the people who brought me there, actually.
So at what point did you decide to start your own business? So tell us what your business is called and when that started.
Okay, so actually, the company is called Afiliapub. It's an affiliate network. So we're delivering online traffic to operators. We started in 2011 in Costa Rica, and then we moved to Spain, and we also have a small company in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. And actually, the way I started into this company is because I think when you walk into an agency, you can reach, after many years, you reach your limit. So meaning that you may lose your passion if they are not innovative enough to bring you like something extra to do. So meaning that at the beginning we were into the gambling industry, so we were doing like for casino, poker, sport betting, and we decided to do the same but in a different market. So we moved to Costa Rica. Because there into this geo, it was totally new. No one was doing what we were doing before. So we arrived there with a new service, and a lot of clients were waiting for this service. So this is why we started the company, and Afiliapub grew like very fast. So we understood that what we were offering was like so unique that big brands were ready to pay for that. So we were the first one to put your brand on the top page of Google. We were the first one to bring some SEO in the Latin market into the Brazilian market. We were like the first one on doing many things on this on this market. So actually, this is what is marketing too, to bring something new that people didn't see before.
Yeah. So where are your clients? It sounds like they're all over the world.
Yes, because what is good with marketing is once you understood the technique, you can apply it to different markets. Because what we do, our little secret, that's why we're on so different markets. We're in Brazil, we're in Spain, we're in Costa Rica, we are not opening in Africa, is because what we're trying to do is to take like local agents who's going to represent our system there. So it's in that we go there, we bring the technology, we bring the system, we bring the process, then it works. Because the system works, the clients are there, are expecting for that, and we're making that local, so everything is matching.
Yeah. Now, you've been doing this for over 14 years now. How have things changed in the world of marketing in that time, and also in the gambling industry?
Yes, actually the system is changing, the way people are behaving is changing, and they are becoming smarter and smarter, and also they brought, of course, artificial intelligence. So a lot of new tools are appearing into the marketing, and sometimes is, for me, could be good, but sometimes not so good. That's why I'm trying to do half-half, meaning bringing a lot of technology into the marketing can negatively affect the human emotional support that you want to bring also to your to your customer. Because, for instance, we have noticed that into the gambling industry, the artificial intelligence is being used to try to multiple your chance to win. But we have seen on the same time that slightly the addiction was also rising, because now people, what they do, they're counting on the artificial intelligence to try to help them to have better prognostic. But the artificial intelligence forgot that these people are human beings, and human beings sometimes you listen to your boundaries, you listen to yourself, you listen to your emotion, you listen to when you're tired, you stop.
So yeah, you mentioned addiction there, and that was going to be my next question. Is that something that you worry about in your line of work?
Yes, I do worry about. That's why I keep my business very human. I mean, we have some calendars where we promote the game, and sometimes we also check that all the operators that are working with us complying with all the legal with the local law, because we're in different countries, so we ensure that the law is here to protect the players. If we work with an operator that do not have the license that guarantees us that the player is totally protected, we don't take this client. We don't promote this client, because of course the money is here behind, but we're not working only for the money. We're working as well because we have some ethic, and the ethic want us to protect the players.
Yeah.
So there's no way that any one of my team in my company here will take a client that's gonna abuse on the player.
Yeah. So what would you say that you enjoy the most about your job?
Oh, the people, the team, the people. We're in a international team. So here we have, I'm working with Spanish people, with French people, with Brazilian people, with people from Africa. We have a lot of freelancers. So the first thing that I like is the diversity and the cultural diversity that we're going through every day. So for instance, our meetings are very interesting. Our meetings are very interesting because they bring the local view, the way the player are behaving. So we are sharing like a different view. So sometimes it's a bit challenging because we need some time to have one single strategy. But finally, we have like 5 or 6 different strategies to apply. So the first thing that I enjoy is the people. Even going to some events, sometimes we go to some events, gambling event, and we meet like different operators, but coming from all over the world, because now the gambling industry has like give license to some new countries. So we have like India coming, we have like Philippines coming, we have China coming, we have Nigeria coming, we have Cameroon coming. So all the events are like very multicultural, and we love it.
Yeah.
So even some people are coming with the ethnical clothes, so it's very nice.
Yeah. Well, that brings me neatly onto networking then. So obviously that's a way that you like to network then, I guess, at these international events.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because I mean, I have to be honest. If I'm here, it's thanks to people. It's thanks to the people that I met. So when you do networking, you meet some people who's gonna uplift your life. You know, you're gonna meet people with ambitions. It's gonna listen to you, and they're gonna say, "Oh, this person has a kind of potential. I will take this person with me." And this is how I arrived to this to this level today, having my own company here in Spain, knowing that at the beginning I was even not speaking Spanish. It's because I met someone during networking who trusts me, and I've seen something in me, and this is how I built my company. All my team here they were not skilled in gambling. I took them because I met them. And we have shared some values, some ideas, some knowledge, and we have seen that we were like matching, and we said, okay, let's do a company. You know, this is what networking is about. We are a human being, and we need this kind of interaction. We need this kind of validation, external validation. This is who I am. This is my dream. This is my ambition. What do you think? Oh, let's do it. You know, and this kind of energy is like a shareable energy, and people. Marketing is about people.
Yeah. Has the way that you grow your network changed over the time that you've been in business?
Actually, it's not me changing my company or like growing my company. It's the market itself that requests new things, because we are working into an evolving industry that every day needs have new needs. So every day we need to answer to these new needs. So we are not the one who moving up the company. It's the market who requests us to move, to change, to innovate, to grow. So actually it's the market that's driving us up front.
Yeah. So my final question then, Aminata, is if people want to connect with you and find out more about your business, what is the best place for them to find you?
So it's going to be some event, and of course online, but event I prefer, because people, when they see Afiliapub, the website, they don't understand exactly what we do. But when they meet the people they've seen, the connection that you can have with them, they understand better, because sometimes you don't sign a contract with a client, you sign a contract with the person. As I explained, at the beginning, I was not speaking Spanish and I was in Costa Rica, but they wanted me because they have heard about me. The reputation, I mean, is exactly that. Networking is also tools to build your reputation. So people, they know you before your product.
Yes. Use networking to build your reputation. I like that. So do you just want to give us the your website address before you go?
Okay, so it's afiliapub.com. So AFILAIPUB.com.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much for being my guest today.
Thank you very much for having me, and it was a very pleasant conversation. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for listening to Small Business, Big Network. If you found this podcast useful, please do rate, review and subscribe. And don't forget to share it with the rest of your network too.